And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Williams.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Shaq Diallo. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, we've got Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see him eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. Now Rubio. Pass to Bridges and stolen by Harrell. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Up top, Zubac. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Harrell finds Leonard. Outside, George. And it's George again missing.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
Bridges passes to Rubio. Off target from the wing. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another shot. Zubac shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
And what was more fun to watch last season than Patrick Beverley checking Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
Patrick Beverley's energy and fight gave the Clippers a chance every night. Obviously, the Warriors' talent won out, but the Clippers made them work every step of the way.
Now here's Booker. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. 3 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Beverley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. Still without a basket in the game. here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by Diallo.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Beverly. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Now, here's Rubio. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Leonard with no one around. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Booker left side. Shot clock at 6. Diallo kicks to Rubio. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Harrell, that's good.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Rubio outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
And it's good, 2 points.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Beverly with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. It's George on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And that one misses.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. And he sinks the second. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone. And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now, here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
First free throw is good. Greg for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raise some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Diallo. He kicks to Oubre. Now, here's Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's right around 29 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set, and you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
Here's Beverly. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. George against Bridges. And here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wide open look here for Zubac. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 1.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
George finds Zubac. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Oubre outside. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Kept alive. Leonard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
Kawhi, a double-digit rebounder in college. Scouts knew that would be a transferable skill of his.
Here's Rubio. And the Suns get it back.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now here's Rubio. Oubre on the wing. Six to shoot. Here's Saric. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beverly wide open. Rubio with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when two guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so he can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day, you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out, especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers with the ball. Here's Shamet. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Green dishes to Williams. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
And there's the pass to Jerome. And here is Šarić. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 3. Now Williams. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago. Tries again. He feeds it to Green. Tries yet again, and it's good on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rubio. Kicks it to Šarić. The dish to Kaminsky. Shoots the 3. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. McGruder passes to Williams. He dishes it to Morris. Some solid defense from Šarić. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers. And it's Rubio penetrating, lays it up off the glass.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here is Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is Williams. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Shamet on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Suns trailing. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's McGruder. Rebound by the Suns, fresh from a win against Portland.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by a point. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Booker. Aaron Baines out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Šarić, and it's Jerome in at the 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Williams. Williams against Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense, and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Free throw good, Booker. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Shamet kicks to Williams. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed. fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space. Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Here's Jerome, guarded by Green. It's stolen by Morris. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Baines inside, working on Williams. That one goes. Count it. Baines has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Picked away. Booker looking around. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Shamet. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Shamet. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possessions.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Shaq Diallo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Williams with a clean look, sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 now.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Shamet with the steal. And here we go. Pulls up for 3. Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
With the shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Suns lead by 4. Shamet kicks to Green. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Shamet. To the paint. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket of the game.
An excellent target on the screen and roll. Green with a wide catch radius and great hands.
On the wing, Booker. Green with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Saric passes to Diallo. Just his first attempt. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Shamet missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Down low. A nice shot by George. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Saric outside. Passes it to Booker. There's the triple. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Clippers trail by 3. George looking around. Outside Williams. Launches it. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the Clippers call time here. Some players out there are either loved or hated by the fans. There's no in between, Smitty. But when you take a look at divisive players in the league, who pops into your head?
Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. There's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him.
Sure.
Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Green. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Landry Shamet.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
George, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard, no luck. Booker against Beverley. Pass to Ayton. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pulls up, high post. George, no good. The Suns have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Ayton kicks to Oubre. Now the pass to Diallo. Over Beverley. Shot good by Diallo. Clippers trail by 5. Left side, Leonard. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's a look at some numbers for Ayton.
In the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
The first one falls.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The 3 from George. And no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Oubre. And the rejection by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Oubre passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock.
A moment here to see the numbers for Beverley. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Clippers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Harrell. He's guarded by Diallo. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year convo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Beverly with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard against Oubre. Leonard, no luck.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Oubre. Shoots over Leonard. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Beverly finds Zubats. Back to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Zubats. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Clippers, #1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Oubre outside. And the rejection by Zubats. And they get it back. Here's Diallo. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Diallo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Los Angeles calls timeout. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Shaq Diallo. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Oubre. Here's Beverly. Passes it to Zubats. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubats.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Leonard, no luck.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 12th in free throw percentage, 15th in three-point shooting, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Rubio against Beverly. Now here's Ayton. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Well, a promising start last year from Mikal Bridges. The offense was there, but it was his impact defensively that has really gotten most people's attention. A lot of great tools for a young player.
And that one falls for Bridges. And he makes the first but misses the second. Clippers trail by 12. Beverly for three. Booker pulls it in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Aiden uses his size to draw these fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And he makes the first.
You know, so much hype around Aiden. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ayton hits them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. The drive by Booker. It's hauled in by Beverly. 4-on-3 break. Nobody near George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 6 rebounds. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Their defensive fundamentals have been atrocious. I mean, you see guys reaching instead of moving their feet. They're not getting out the shooters. They've dug themselves a hole, and the only way to get out of it is all 5 guys start defending the way they should.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Harrell, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. No good from Booker.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Booker's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns. And here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Leonard. Over Bridges. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Leonard.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Booker the pass to Diallo. Second shot opportunity. Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Booker against George. Feeds to Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pushing it up. The drive by Rubio. Can't get it to fall.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
The pass to Diallo. Bridges with it. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And George kicks to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beverly. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the shot is long. Clippers trail by 9. Here's George. Here's Harrell. Got a piece of it. Here's Bridges. To end the drought. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Diallo. Wide open shot is on the money. Diallo's got 6 points.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Passes to Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 11. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, Morris comes in for Harrell, and it's and the Suns making a change here as well. Charge is checked in. From 8, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jermichael Green comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Landry Shamet subbed in for George.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Green with the block. And here they come. Here's Shamet. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Šarić.
As crafty as he is explosive, Kawhi Leonard gets the defender where he wants him. Gets to the line.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Leonard hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now here's Rubio. He's covered by Shamet. The feed to Ayton. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Shamet. They get a hand on it.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oubre's checked in for Šarić. Rubio looking around. And the pass to Kaminsky. Lets it go with a 3. Good work defensively by Morris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Williams. A floater. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clippers trail by 9. Now Shamet. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Using all of that 6'4" frame, Ricky Rubio was all over that one.
Here's Jerome, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And here are the Clippers now. 11-point game. Here's Shamet. Sweet little floater. Shamet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Williams. And a missed layup. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Sinks that one from the post. Shamet's got 8 points.
This is why you love to run the offense through Leonard. Have to play him to score. That opens up passing lanes.
Here's Rubio. Another shot. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Over Morris. Tries again. And that one drops for him. And it's 8 points for Frank Kaminsky.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Leonard against Oubre. Leonard, no luck.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Oubre against Leonard. Oubre passes to Rubio. 6 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Thursday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Morris. The kick out to Williams. For 3. That shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Rubio finds Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clippers trail by 11. A clear look for George. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kaminsky kicks to Rubio. Pass to Baines. Now Kaminsky over Morris. Here's Baines. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Clippers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Rubio with the lay-in. Rubio's got 8.
And that whole play starts with Rubio's anticipation. Have to protect the ball around him.
Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. They need this. Oubre pulls it in.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the middle. Here's Kaminsky, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love it.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
You'll never find any of those guys sitting back and letting their guard down for a single moment. That's for sure. They're out there looking for every opportunity to make an impact defensively.
And here's Leonard from 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kicks it to Kaminsky. And it's Baines in the corner. No good that time. Clippers trail by 18. Leonard, a good look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Rubio, the pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky. Here's Baines. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. No good on that one. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Ricky Rubio.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Booker, right side, pulls up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a... Oh, my! Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. That's good from George.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Passes it to Baines. Over Harrell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. First one falls for him. Zubats is checked in for Lou Williams. Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Releases from 15, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Here's Baines. Zubats defending. No good from Booker. To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The drive by Booker. No good that time. Great D that time from Harrell.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Zubats. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Beverly.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
Leonard, that's for 2. Off target with that shot. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Clippers trail by 8. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Aaron Baines out there with Diallo. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Bridges. And it's Saric in at the small forward. George against Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Bridges. He kicks to Sharch. And at the top of the key, Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Back to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And the foul's on Shek Diallo. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 10. Outside, George. George double teamed. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 8 rebounds in this game. Suns leading by 10. Sharch outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The pass to Harrell. Over in the corner, Beverly. Back to Harrell. Pass to George. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Ayton hits them both. Clippers trail by 12. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, why with the 3 showing he's able to stretch the floor more and more.
Now, here's Bridges. And here is Sharch. Pass to Diallo. Sharch right side. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 12.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Sharch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here's Beverly. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 14. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Bridges against George. Bridges passes to Booker. Feeds it to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Saric. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Dishes it to Leonard. Zubac's in the post. He's covered by Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The free throw drops for Zubac. And he makes both free throws. Here's Rubio. Pass to Diallo. Back to Rubio. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Harrell.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
And Rubio kicks to Ayton. Inside, Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Clippers trail by 10. In the corner, George with it. Here's Harrell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Few guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
That's good from Harrell. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Suns leading by 9. Down low. A slam dunk by Diallo.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Leonard's got 28. Timeout called. The Suns.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Back to Rubio. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Smitty, with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Shoots from the baseline. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. The drive by Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And there's the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Suns leading by 9. Rubio outside. Booker against George. Shot from 12. And that one goes long.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
Beverly against Rubio. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Rubio. And the rejection by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Rubio against Beverly. Rubio outside. Pass to Diallo. 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Phoenix making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Harrell. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Harrell. It's hauled in by Diallo. Suns leading by 5. Booker with it. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Oubre. Over to the left wing. And Rubio kicks to Diallo. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Leonard, no luck.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Zubats against Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Oubre, right side. Diallo, the pass to Oubre. Shoots over Leonard. Oubre can't get it to go.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Rubio against Beverly. 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
And the Suns call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of move, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Oubre. Shoots over Leonard. Corner shot. And good. He nails it. Diallo's got 5 points now this quarter. Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Beverly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker draws the double. Rubio misses.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Shot good by Diallo.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
All free throws good from Beverly. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Though he's not known to be a great shooter, Rubio gives you a lot of things. Versatility, size out of the backcourt, and he's a coach out there on the floor.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. Oubre passes to Rubio. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Ricky, did you like the way you guys were going offensively tonight?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
Yeah, that opens up the whole floor, Ricky. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.